Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Vanderbilt Commodores. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pop, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Vanderbilt's offense will have the first possession of the game. Looking to pass, it's Lynch. Fires to the tight end, and inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. They're bringing heat. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The Tigers bringing the heat the way Andre Bruce did back in the day.
Man, they just find those big, nasty, strong, physical guys that can eat up the line of scrimmage and get after quarterbacks. It's one of the staples of these Auburn teams all throughout the...
So Auburn's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact point.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference. Be great in your conference. Get to the conference.
He lost one down the sideline. Makes the catch down the right side. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he got loose, it was all over.
That is such a nice job by the receiver there in that trick play, acting like he's going to block and then getting downfield. He was wide open, thinking to himself, just don't drop this, just don't drop this. All he had to do was catch it and run it into the end zone.
Well, and I think people underestimate the timing of a flea flicker, right? When you got to hand the football off, get the toss back, and the quarterback now be in sync with the receiver, and he catches it, you're right. And
then the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers. He's no stranger to the end zone. His 50th career touchdown grab.
Doesn't matter who's calling plays, doesn't matter who the quarterback is. You throw this guy's direction if you want to win games. He is a difference maker. He's one of the best in the nation. 50 touchdown catches is incredible.
It's just incredible.
Touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Sam Houston.
They go to the draw.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll run play action. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
What a great play by one of their biggest playmakers in the D-line. I can say this personally. I got my first start in college at Jordan-Hare Stadium. It was brutal. I think about it, and I get PTSD to this day. When you get those types of athletes in a three-point stance rushing the quarterback with that crowd noise and your offensive tackles can't hear the snap count, it's not a lot of fun.
Getting some heat. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
It's 2nd and 11. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Nothing but green ahead. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 3rd. The underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Auburn! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays.
Will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. And they did not. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he's brought down. He's looking to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 30. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been unstoppable. The ultimate dual threat, positively Cam-tastic.
And that dude was just so incredible to watch, and that's what he's putting on display. He's looking like that. Just whatever he wants to do, it's working. And then
now on 2nd down. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Doors are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back has it.
He opened downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense. A couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
He's off to the races. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds. And wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
First down, Commodores. Using the quick game. He is going. He'll keep it himself. That play. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. Well, they got 3 back, but they unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this
idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man.
Movement here from the tight end. Touch pass on the run. They get him on the ground, making adjustments with his receivers. He's going to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can...
They'll throw it on 1st down. Pocket starts to collapse. Good job to avoid the...
Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw.
He's loose. He's at the 40, the 20, 10. Touchdown, Tiger. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got
it up to the 21. This offense has a second down play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Nashville as we say hello from our broadcast studios. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker, and then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
Commodore, the way you draw things up, David, the offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly.
If you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays.
Lofts one deep down the right side. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Auburn. And the route is on.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
The canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to UMass. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. Touchdown, Tigers. And the beatdown has ensued.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch.
Looking for a man. It's Lynch. Looking to scramble. This time they were able to keep off the play fake on first down. Lofts one high and deep. Brings it down on the right side. Touchdown, Auburn. And the pummeling has started. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about it. Single cover, double cover, triple cover. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches.
Short from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Lynch. And
He'll be a good call later on in the game.
Quarterback keeps it. And he's touch pass on the jet sweep. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Tiger. And the stomping has commenced. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces. He's looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. And that pass picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Good good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run.
David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And the really big play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he found. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Deep in the red zone. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Touchdown, Tigers! And the punishment has been extended. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day
Line, or you're not getting past the sticks. This defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just...
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. He spent his whole career in the backfield, now 40 career sacks.
That is absolutely insane. A guy that can get to the quarterback that much. You know where he's at, Palmer.
Getting set on second down. From the gun, the ground game. Push down. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down.
Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
At midfield, he's got room. Defense on, but after that big play. Quick release on the RPO. Across the 25, he's got room. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The give on the inside.
And what you see late.
Looks as if he's going to run it. Touchdown, Auburn! And the route is on. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those...
Go for it here on this fourth down. They'll try to pick up the first. Turns it on at midfield. Open runway ahead. He's at the 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Football there in Las Cruces, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 11 over Middle Tennessee. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. For a fumble. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Takes it the other way. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football.
What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory for me. Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown has ensued. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Past the 45. And he breaks into the open. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. Beep, beep, beep. You know what that is? That's the garbage truck unloading the garbage time points right now.
And those garbage time points do count, though.
On the attack. Wants to throw on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense
looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the
3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Running it back, it's Bitonio. He just tried to get another one if you can. That's part of the fun, right? Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Auburn! And the pummeling has started. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Someone say run out the clock. Someone say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little...
Balls to the ground, and they have also dropped this game as the clock strikes 0. We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through Week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part in the meat of this schedule now is coming up. If you play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potential again.
Yeah, hey, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to Week 7 now. Yes, the rivalries are coming up and more important games are coming up, but you did what you needed to do to start the season. Now just keep that mindset and keep grinding.